What's up, everybody? Jimmy with Jimmy Jeepstead again. So today is garden prep day. We are getting the flower bed ready. Sorry, I'm having problems looking at my camera. I'm looking at myself, so I'm gonna try to practice on focusing right there. So anyways, we are getting the garden ready, putting in a couple of 6x6 timbers, trying to get it framed off, I guess you could say. And we're also going to build a couple of 2x8, 2x6, 2x8 raised bed gardens. I don't know how much stuff we're going to get done today. It's like 3 o'clock already, 3:30. So trying to get everything ready so we can put our stuff in the ground. Let me show you the flowers so far. Not flowers, but garden vegetables. So we got okra, and we have the white spline cucumbers. That's all the ones that actually ended up making everything that's in this row right here, all the way through to this pan. We only had 2 watermelon plants that survived, and looks like we're about to lose one more. I don't really know what's going on, because all these cups here were watermelons and they all died. So we got more cucumbers, tomato plants, broccoli and cauliflower. Not really sure how those are supposed to be planted, but they don't seem to be doing anything. It's all these right here. Some of them are wilting. Some of them are, I think they're okay. We don't have a lot of sun today. But what is this one? Oh, that's the yellow tomatoes that the kids planted. So that's yellow ones, and the purple ones are actually, I think that last 2 rows are the purple ones. Yep, purple tomatoes. I can see that little tag. These are jalapeno peppers. I called them jappers on my tag, but I know what they are. But out of the 12 pods, we have seedlings sprouted out of 11 of them. So that's pretty exciting. We're going to try to transplant those here soon. Now, I've had all these outside for about a week now, and they're surviving our cold nights. We're getting down into the low 60s, high 50s, sometimes 40s, depending on the weather. But so far they're surviving. So I don't want to put them in the ground just yet. I'm trying to keep them watered, keep them outside with sunlight, and acclimate them, I guess. But yeah, I'm excited. We got these to do. And then something really exciting is I've never done beans before. So we're going to do a raised bed garden with kind of like a trellis. I've been watching several videos on here on YouTube about how to make homemade trellises for reasonable prices. So we're going to do a couple of trellis setups, and I think I'm going to trellis my cucumbers and my squash just to see if I can get them to grow up. Now, I normally grow squash and cucumbers on the ground, and I'll curl them as they grow. They'll start to sprout off, and then I'll take the plant and I'll pull it back to itself and make a big, about a 2-foot circle on the ground. And that's always worked for me. But the more people I talk to and more people I watch on YouTube, everybody's saying to run a trellis system. So I think I'm gonna run a trellis system down my fence line. So yeah, let me show you the progress on our strawberry / cucumber bed. He says he's not a landscaper, so this is my little buddy. I don't know how many videos he'll be in, but he's coming to do some yard work. So what we're doing is we're going to take a 6x6. I don't know if you can see it. We're going to take a 6x6 and we're going to recess them into the ground to cover all the way to that wall. And it's going to go all the way down to where the black handles are. This is one of our 6x6 boards. We're just kind of using it as a reference. This is throwaway stuff that people have thrown away. I get it off of Marketplace and Craigslist and stuff like that. So we're gonna put them in the ground. We measured it 16 feet across, and I think it's either 7 or 8 feet going to that wall from here. It's a pretty large garden area, but it's going to be in-ground stuff. So I don't know what else I'm going to plant here, but my strawberries are doing good. And we're going to come to here. So he's almost got it. We're halfway over there. Yeah, that's halfway. So 8 foot across. So we're going to keep on going, and once we get this done, I'll show you the progress. I think I killed him. He did all this digging by himself. 15 years old. But he is a workhorse.
16, get it right.
16, sorry. He just got his license. He's proud of that. 16. So this is what our wall looks like. We're going to backfill it with some dirt. I'm sure I'll get criticism on it, but I don't care. It's just a garden. All I'm trying to do is frame it up and keep my kids out of it, really. So we're gonna go get one more 6x6, and it's gonna start here and go that way, and then we're gonna put another one on the top. I think it's gonna end up being 3 high, and then we'll backfill all that dirt. We didn't end up doing the raised bed today, but I'll get it knocked out this week. So that's that. I'll show you the finished product when we're finished. All right, so it's almost dark. It's not completely finished. We still have probably another 3 or 4 hours worth of work. This stuff is no joke. It takes a while, get it all done. And I am by no means a landscaper, but let me show you what we got. So we got these boards in. I think I'm gonna cut this one to go up under that block and block that little gap. We got chipmunks bad out here, so they like to live in this wall, so they'll come down in here and they'll bore a hole if I don't block it off. So I'm gonna block that off. I'm gonna angle cut this if it doesn't rain. They're calling for 100% chance of rain tomorrow, Tuesday, the 31st of March. So we're almost at the end of, or the beginning of April. But this top board here is just laying on top right now. I'm gonna run a 6x6 right there back into the ground about 2 feet and anchor it into the ground up above it so that this stuff don't push out. The problem that I'm having is when it rains, there's only like a 2 foot section between my fence and the neighbor's fence. So when it rains, it's washing into this strawberry bed. Now we've killed a bunch of strawberries. That mound of dirt right there is on top of a bunch of strawberries. I'm hoping I can save them, but we had to get out here and work, and we couldn't not step on a couple of plants. But I started with 6, and I have all of these left. plus some right there. Those are kind of weak looking. Those were transplanted yesterday along with these. But yeah, we're going to put one more board high, at least one more, maybe two more. It's just going to depend, but one more high there. I'm going to run a tie-in here and a tie-in there at the end of that top board right there into the ground. And then this side is probably going to get an extension here and another step here, along with another piece here to the wall, and kind of cut from here up to the angle just to taper it off. And then we'll backfill it all. And then we get to weed this section. This is just nothing but grass. Weed it out and till in some fertilizer for hopefully some squash and cucumbers. That's where I plan on putting them as of right now. I have my boards cut, well, measured, so you can see the line there. I'm thinking 4 foot long by 3 foot wide raised beds. I'm gonna pick up some more 2x6s tomorrow if it rains. Give us something to do. And let's walk over here. So I'm hoping to put 2, maybe 3, depending, right here. So right here, I'll put one here, probably another one there. Watch out, landmines from the dog. But probably one right next to these trees. I haven't decided if I'm gonna cut those trees down. They keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then this is gonna be hopefully our okra bed, I'm hoping. I've got to get in here and reweed this. If you've seen the video earlier, I'll put a iCard at the top from when we weeded this bed last week or week before last. I don't remember when. And as you can see, we're steadily putting eggshells and stuff in here. And it's got tons of cypress mulch in the bed already. And then pull the tiller out and we'll till it all in, get all this dirt good and mixed up. Get our okra in here. And I'm not sure what else we're going to put. Maybe some tomatoes. This is the normal tomato bed for us. Normally we have 7 to 8. Look at that. What is that? No idea what kind of plant that is, but that wasn't here the other day. Shoot, I wouldn't be surprised if we already see seedlings popping up from tomatoes. They got out of hand on us. We didn't have a time or enough time last year to pick them with our daily schedule. So they were just falling off the vine. So I know they're going to sprout again. They do every year. But anyways, that's the plan. I guess we're going to make this a part 1. And we'll do a part 2 of the flower bed up there on the hill. Like I said, if it rains tomorrow, we won't be able to work on it. But Wednesday for sure, if it doesn't rain, the first next day we have with no rain, we're going to get out here and knock that out. I want that bed done. And those 6x6s ain't no joke. They are heavy. 12 foot long sections. And that flower bed is 16 by 5 up there on top of that wall. And the good part of half of it is going to end up being nothing but strawberries. I may put a divider down the middle just to keep the flowers from running over into the other section. What do you guys think? You think if I put maybe like a 2x8 or a 2x10, just set it on the ground upright, just plop it up in there, that it'll keep those strawberries from growing over the board? I don't know. Leave me a comment. Let me know. I'm going to get off here. Bugs are starting to fly. I can see pollen molecules in the air with this light. So anyways, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you'll get all of our notifications. And leave us some comments in the bottom. We'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully it'll be the part 2 of that flower bed up there for strawberries. See you guys next time.